What's in the box? Huh? What's in the f***ing box? It's just a SINAR e-bike. I thought it was something else. Whoo-wee. Guess what we're doing today? That's right, another e-bike review. How about that? You probably didn't see that one coming, did you? Today we're looking at the SINAR e-bike. This is a folding design, 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery pack, 750 watt motor e-bike. So this is the SINAR e-bike in its box, obviously. But yeah, today we're gonna be taking it out of the box, and we're also going to be testing it, all its specs, how far it goes, how fast it goes, how comfortable it is, and just see if it's good for the money or not. I mean, that's really what we're here to do. We're trying to weed out all the crappy e-bikes and put the good ones in the spotlight. So let's see how this one does. This is currently going on their website, I just checked, $1,650, $1,650. I feel like that's on the high side for these, but who knows? Maybe it might just blow our minds. Let's open it up and see. Okay. There's the handlebars. Okay, moment of truth. Decently heavy, definitely, full-size e-bike. Okay. Okay, I'm liking the matte black already. I'm liking that. Why it not clamp in, man? Where's that freaking hammer at? I've never unboxed a folding e-bike that literally will not close itself. I am sweating trying to get this thing together. Cool gold forks though, I'll tell you what. Thank you. The Lord himself has blessed me with muscles. Well, we got it together. Let's get it up and get it. All right. I will say, however, I do appreciate a good clamping mechanism. I do not like cheap clamping mechanisms that I do not trust to stay together. There it is. All right, so here it is, the SINAR S7 e-bike. This again is a full-size folding e-bike, as you guys have already seen. I am loving these gold forks in front. These are fully adjustable suspension. But yeah, I'm loving the matte black gold forks, red accents. That looks super clean. So right off the bat, this is nothing that I have not seen before. So this, I'm going to definitely critique in comparison with other folding full-size fat tire e-bikes. Right off the bat, it definitely is decently spec'd out in comparison to a lot of the other models. It does have front and rear suspension. They are adjustable forks, and it looks like it has hydraulic brakes, which are really nice. I think something that's gonna set this one apart is that it uses Samsung battery cells. Those are definitely higher quality than a lot of other bikes on the market. So we'll see what kind of range we get, what kind of top speed we get, that kind of thing in just a bit. Obviously, first I have to give it a full charge. So here is the display. I've seen this kind of display before, and it has the same controls as this display as usual. So if you hold the plus and minus button down, I'm definitely gonna look at the settings and kind of just fine tune it, take off the limiter if there is one, that kind of thing. So if you guys have seen any of my other videos, you've seen this display before. That being said, this is my favorite software. It's my favorite screen for an e-bike. It's clean, it's simple. It has a thumb throttle here, has your pedal assist controls here, headlight on and off here, power button, information, menu, that kind of thing. It actually does have an electronic horn as well, which is nice and loud, which is good. So let's get this thing on a full charge. Let me plug it in and charge it overnight, and tomorrow we'll take it out to the street, see how it looks, get the full range, top speed, and get all the good specs you guys would want to know that are applicable to real life riding. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. 30 PSI, I'll do 30.5. We did give it a full charge real quick if you want to show them 100%. So it is on 100% right now. We have 0.8 mile on the odometer, just from, you know, whoever rode it before, testing, whatever they do at the shop before they send it out. Yeah, let's get it out to the street and see how it performs. This actually goes a lot faster than a lot of the other e-bikes that I've been recently reviewing. So that braking was actually from a higher speed than most of the other e-bikes. So So that was actually not too bad. The cruise control actually keeps itself on until you hit the throttle again. So as you're braking, it doesn't actually cut the motors. Every e-bike I have ever reviewed, if you touch the brakes at all, the motor instantly cuts. No matter what you're doing, if you brake, the motor stops. This one, it does not. So I don't know what to think just yet, all right? I'm just gonna have to ride this thing more and see how I like it and whatnot. I will say, I do like that cruise control locks itself. I wish it obviously did cut when you actually pulled the brakes, because I mean, it's still trying to push you forward as you're trying to mash the brakes.
That's a little sketch.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird. I feel like that's maybe a software thing they didn't think about. They didn't turn on or something. But I do like that the cruise control does lock itself. A lot of e-bikes that have the cruise control, and scooters and whatnot, that have the cruise control that you have to hold down for a certain number of seconds, that just, it never works for some reason. Like, you'll be holding down the throttle, but you let off and cruise control just doesn't engage. At least this one does engage. It's just, I wish that it stopped engaging when you were trying to brake. So you actually have to physically push the throttle again to turn it off. But so far, it's good ride quality. It's nice and smooth. I think the real teller if this is a great purchase or not is going to be how far it goes and how fast it goes. I already got up to like 24 miles per hour on this strip, according to this, obviously. That's already not bad. So it's gonna really come down to the range we get on it. So let's get it out on a full range test and just see how it does.
All right, riding the SINAR e-bike. First impressions is it's really nice and smooth. It's definitely a good ride. The bike isn't too big to where it feels uncomfortable to ride. You're kind of in an upright seated position, and it feels good. One thing I will need to get used to is the cruise control does not turn itself off. I like that it sets itself. A lot of e-bikes that have cruise control that auto sets itself, it never seems to set itself. This sets itself too fast, and it stays on even when you brake. You could see that we're getting back up to speed now. But yeah, overall first impressions definitely good as far as the comfort of the ride goes. Looks like we're hitting around 24 miles per hour, it says 25 miles per hour. It feels like it could be about that. I feel like this maybe is a little bit overestimated though. I'd say we're probably actually cruising around 22, 23 maybe right now. Seems about right, yeah. It says we're at 26. Looks like it has an automatic headlight function. That's kind of cool. I definitely do like the look of this bike too. I love the gold forks and the matte black color scheme. I don't know, just personally, I know it's probably cheaper for them to make it black, but I think it looks cool. Better than like, I don't know, lime green or something, you know, or like orange. As far as power / acceleration goes, it's not bad. But obviously, I mean, it just feels like a normal e-bike. Like, you're not going motorcycle speeds, you know. So, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Like, it's standard e-bike speed type of stuff. You get up to speed decently quickly, although up to speed means 20 miles per hour. But I mean, it's good for an e-bike. It's good for an e-bike. Kind of curious if we're actually hitting these speeds. I didn't bring my GPS with me. It feels like we could be doing about 25 maybe. So I think this is maybe just a little bit overestimated, but definitely decently quick. And I mean, as far as a folding e-bike goes, that's all you really need. It all just comes down to the full range, how far this thing will actually go. So I'll go take it for a full range test right now, or soon. We'll see what kind of mileage this thing gets at full throttle. But so far, overall impression is definitely good. I like the look. It feels nice to ride. The suspension does really, really well. Overall comfort is really good, just as far as the size of the bike, the power of the bike, the suspension, and all that kind of stuff. So far, so good.
Alright, I just got back home from riding the SINAR S7 e-bike. So my overall impression of this e-bike is definitely pretty good. As far as performance and specs go, it's definitely a good bike. It's super practical because it is a folding design e-bike as well, so you could fold it up and you could throw it in the back of a car if you wanted to. But I just don't understand the cruise control issue that I was running into. The cruise control will not stop pushing you forward even when you're braking. So it's kind of a strange problem I was running into. I don't know if it's a faulty brake lever or who knows what, or if it's just the software. But overall too, I love the design of this bike. The matte black and the gold shocks and everything, I personally love. It's a really good looking bike for sure. So the real question here is, how far did it go? And you guys know how I do this. It's full throttle, just as fast as I can go, as far as I can go with no pedaling. And we got a actually pretty impressive 24 miles. 24 miles does not sound like a lot, but it was doing about 28 to 30 miles per hour that whole way, which is pretty dang impressive. So it got me across town and back a lot faster than most other e-bikes. So a bike in this price category in the mid $1,000 range to do about 30 miles per hour, 28 average miles per hour topped out for 24 miles or so is pretty dang good. And I am 6'3" and 205 pounds at this point, so I'm not really a small guy either. So a lot of you guys who are watching and interested in buying an e-bike, this is actually a really dang impressive thing. You'll definitely see more miles than I got out of it. And again, that's all throttle, that's no pedaling, and that was maxed out as much as I could get it. Also, something I forgot to mention really quick is that the software, when the battery is getting low, it does not hard cut off the bike, which I personally like. It kind of keeps assisting you. You know, it gets slower and slower, but it keeps assisting you. So so I thought I'd really quickly mention that, because that is the software that I like. You know it's dying, but you still get home. So as far as specs go, I think this is an awesome bike. It looks good, it performs well. It was just that software issue with the cruise control that I was running into. But after seeing this video, they'll probably update it. I don't change these videos because they sent me the bike. I basically tell them if there's flaws, I'm gonna let everybody know there's flaws, you guys just fix it. And they are more than welcome to comment beneath this video with all you guys saying that they fixed the throttle issue, if that's, you know, if they care enough to. So anyway, that was the only real complaint with this bike. Besides that, it is a very comfortable ride as well. The seat definitely is a little bit more squishy than most bike seats. This is actually a pretty nice gel that they used, but after an hour and a half of sitting on it, obviously it just starts to get a little uncomfortable, but that's pretty natural with any bike seat you could have on there. And this bike does have a headlight that is actually pretty dang bright, so that's really nice. And it does have a tail light. I have seen this type of tail light before, and they're pretty nice. I'm curious actually, if I pulled the brake lever, yeah, okay, see the brake lever, the brake switch works. So I feel like the cruise control issue that I was running into probably is just a programming on the software. So yeah, there you go. 28 to 30 miles per hour top speed, 24 miles of range at top speed most of the time. All right, so there you guys have it. That's the SINAR S7. Thanks for sending it to me. It was a pleasure testing it out. Let me just show you the folding mechanism before we actually head out. So maybe this is the first time you guys are seeing a folding e-bike, but it just literally folds in half. You guys saw me take it out of the box. It literally just folds in half, and then you can also fold the handlebars down as well. So that's pretty much it. Oh, I remember this one took an active, oh, it's better. It's better now, okay, cool. That's gonna do it. If you wanna smash the like button if I earned it. If you feel like I earned it. Anyway, that's it. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.